The ground has been trembling for 4 days. Nobody around you seems worried, so you decide you aren't either. You wake up in Pompeii in the year 79. It's an hour past dawn, and the first thing that reaches you isn't light, it's smell. Baking bread from the ovens downstairs, wood smoke, donkey dung, and underneath it all, something sharp and fishy that never quite goes away. That's garum, fermented fish sauce, and this city is famous for it. They ship it across the empire. You'll stop noticing it by noon. Everyone does. You're lying on a rope bed in a rented room above a bakery. Through the window, shouting, wheels on stone, and the rhythmic slap of dough. The baker downstairs has been up since the 3rd hour of night. His donkey walks in circles, turning the millstone, the same circle it will walk every day of its life. You pull on a wool tunic and go down into the street. Act 1 of your day is just living. And living here is loud. The street is a canyon of stone, and down its middle runs water, mud, and things you'd rather not name. That's why there are stepping stones, big, flat blocks you hop across like a child crossing a stream. A cart rumbles past, its wheels threading the gaps with practiced precision. You're hungry. There's no kitchen where you live. Almost nobody has one. Instead, you stop at a thermopolium, a fast food counter open to the street with clay pots of hot food sunk into a painted marble top. There are 80 of these in town. You get chickpea stew and watered wine, and you eat standing up, elbow to elbow with a stonemason still dusty from yesterday's work. There's a lot of that dust. 17 years ago, an earthquake tore this city open, and they're still rebuilding. Scaffolding everywhere, fresh plaster. Half the forum is a construction site. The tremors this week? Old news. This region shakes. You patch the crack, repaint the wall. Get on with it. On a wall by the door of a grand house, a mosaic dog snarls up at you, teeth bared, with the words, Cave canem, beware of the dog. Inside, someone laughs. And over it all, over the red rooftops, at the end of every northern street, stands the mountain, Vesuvius. Though you'd never call it dangerous. It's green. Vineyards climb its slopes in neat rows. The wine is cheap and strong. It has stood there, quiet, for as long as anyone's grandmother's grandmother can remember. You don't have a word for what it really is. Nobody here does. It's just past midday when the mountain clears its throat. The sound arrives first, a crack, deep and wrong, like the sky snapping in half somewhere behind your ribs. Then the ground moves, harder than any tremor this week. In the thermopolium, a clay pot shatters. The street goes silent, a whole city holding its breath at once. You step out, you look north. The mountain is opening. A column of grey-black rises from the summit, impossibly fast, impossibly tall, boiling upward and unfolding at its top like the crown of an umbrella pine. It climbs higher than any cloud you've ever seen, kilometers high. It blots the sun. Someone near you starts to pray. Someone else laughs, nervous, waiting for an explanation. You all just watch. Because nothing in your life, in anyone's life, has taught you what this is. Then the day turns to twilight, and it starts to snow. Grey snow, weightless flecks of it, warm on the back of your hand. Pumice, frothy little stones, and fine ash sifting down over the rooftops, the fountains, the snarling mosaic dog. It whispers as it lands. Within an hour, it crunches beneath your sandals like frost. This is the moment, right here, the most important decision of your life. And it looks like nothing at all. Some people shrug and step back inside to wait it out. Stone doesn't fall forever, they say. The gods are angry, the gods will calm. Others, the ones you'll thank in your dreams for the rest of your life, start walking. They tie pillows over their heads against the falling stone, take nothing but their children and a lamp, and head south, away from the mountain, toward the sea road. Go with them.
The road out is a river of people. Mothers with infants wrapped tight. An old man carrying nothing but a strongbox. Mules, dogs, a senator's litter abandoned in a ditch. The pumice falls harder now, fists of it drumming on your pillow-wrapped skull, piling on the road so deep you wade rather than walk. Every hour, another hand's depth of stone. Behind you, back in the city, you can hear it. The first rooftops giving way under the weight, collapsing into the rooms below, onto anyone who chose to wait. Across the black water of the bay, lightning tears through the ash cloud. Volcanic lightning. The cloud is so violent, it makes its own storms. Somewhere out on that water, though you can't know it, the admiral of the Roman fleet is sailing toward the disaster to pull survivors off the beaches. His name is Pliny. He will not survive tonight. His nephew, watching from across the bay, will write down everything. And because he does, 2,000 years from now, the world will still know what you're living through right now. You walk all night. You don't stop. At dawn, such as dawn is, a bruise-colored smear behind the ash, the mountain delivers its true blow. The great column, 30 kilometers of suspended fire and stone, staggers and collapses onto itself. It comes down the slopes not as a cloud, but as a flood, a glowing avalanche of gas and ash, hotter than any oven in any bakery, moving faster than anything alive. It takes Herculaneum. Then, in the morning, it comes for Pompeii, for everyone who stayed, sheltering in cellars, huddled under stairwells, waiting for the stone fall to stop. It is over in less than a breath. The heat alone does it. They are not buried, they are stopped, mid-gesture, a hand raised, a child held close, a dog straining at its chain. And then the city is gone. Not destroyed, erased, sealed under 6 meters of ash, so completely that within a few generations, people forget exactly where it was. You survive. You're kilometers south by then, grey as a ghost, lungs raw, standing with strangers on a hillside, watching the world you woke up in disappear. You lost the city, the bakery, the snarling dog at the door, the bread that was still in the oven. 17 centuries later, diggers will find that oven with 81 loaves still inside, carbonized, stamped with the baker's mark. They will find the stepping stones, the painted counters, the graffiti, the ruts your cartwheels wore into stone. They will find the shape of that morning, held perfectly, like a breath never let out. Pompeii didn't vanish. It's the one morning in history that never ended. Roughly 1,100 of Pompeii's dead have been found. Those who walked lived.